drug lords are attacking each other, the police are after you, and your girlfriend thinks you're cheating. Again? Now you're out of options. You just want to arrest bad guys and lounge at the pool. Let's see if Chan can capture the drug lord and prove that he is a true super cop in this condensed version of Police Story 3. The film begins as Chan, who is a renowned super cop.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Wait, no, not that cop. Oh, still wrong cop. Okay, yes, this one. He receives a special assignment for an undercover mission. Chan rendezvous with Superintendent Jessica Yang, now assigned as his new partner for the task. She provides him with the case details, emphasizing that he'll assume a new identity for this operation. Chan is subsequently acquainted with the training facility, where he observes other elite forces in attendance. Yang briefs him on their mission. It's to take down Chaibot, who is a notorious drug lord in Hong Kong. To achieve this, he must infiltrate Chaibot's organization by befriending Panther. Nope. Wrong Panther. Alright, still the wrong Panther. Yes, this Panther is brother of Chaibot and his right-hand man. Meanwhile, other members are shown engaging in rigorous training exercises such as breaking boards and spinning on wheels. Chan is then prompted to engage in a friendly sparring session by one of the members. Reluctant at first, Yang pressures him into it and gathers everyone around to watch the match. The bout commences, with the challenger even landing one on Chan. In response, Chan retaliates with a vicious kick. Gradually, Chan gains the advantage, effortlessly delivering kicks and strikes. Eventually, he calls for a timeout, realizing that his opponent is too serious, opting to challenge himself on the spinning wheel instead. However, he gets pushed too hard and crashes to the outside. The following morning, Chan assumes the role of a petty criminal, infiltrating the prison where Panther is incarcerated. Amidst the turmoil, a fight between two prisoners breaks out. Panther seizes this opportunity to dive into the pile of coal in the truck's bed. With the help of the truck driver Ali, they conceal Panther with more coal. As they attempt to leave, they encounter officers with a guard dog, and the dog starts barking, arousing suspicion. An officer climbs on top of the truck and begins stabbing on the coal to see if there's any hidden individuals underneath. The truck driver friend seizes the guard, urging Panther to hurry up and get out so he can make an escape. Meanwhile, Yang, stationed at the watchtower, eliminates the driver. Suddenly, Chan appears out of nowhere, swiftly subduing the guard and instructing Panther to head towards the mining carts. The truck driver tries to warn Panther that Chan's not a part of their group, but he gets eliminated before he gets a chance to do so. Despite guards in pursuit, Chan skillfully dispatches them all, impressing Panther. They both eventually reach the mountain summit, where a bridge is supposed to be. With no bridge in sight, they have no other choice but to zip line out of the prison. After recovering, Panther proposes a partnership with Chan and wants him to take him back to Hong Kong with him. Chan pretends to be reluctant, but soon agrees. Rejoining their group, Panther, now accompanied by the new member Chan, heads towards Chan's fabricated hometown. Although Chan isn't familiar with the area, Panther asks him to lead his way to visit his home, not knowing where to go. But wait, fortunately, a hired child approaches him, addressing him as uncle and claiming Chan's mother is eagerly awaiting for his return. Following the child, they arrive at the fraudulent house, where undercover agents are stationed. Inspector Yang enters, now posing as Chan's sister, and Uncle Bill disguises himself as Chan's mother. Panther suggests that they dine out, during which he wants to rendezvous with another member of his team to inspect their cargo. While dining at the restaurant, local policeman spots them, recognizing Panther, halting them, now demanding identification. Of course they won't obey the law, so a brawl starts. Chan and Panther find themselves tasered and apprehended. Without a choice, Yang is compelled to showcase her martial arts skills, incapacitating the officers and securing their release. Impressed by both of their abilities, Panther decides to bring both Chan and Yang back to Hong Kong with him. Embarking on a boat bound for Hong Kong, they encounter a blockade by the Hong Kong police, prompting them to flee using a concealed speedboat which was hidden underneath. In the madness, Panther crashes through a group of police officers while evading capture, visibly distressing Chan. Upon arriving in Hong Kong, they meet up with Chaibot in his luxurious mansion, equipped with his own helicopter pad and a pool for drowning all his haters. We see Chaibot playing his Street Fighter game, shooting Hadoukens and Shoryukens on a Sega Genesis. We all know that he is not a true gamer because everyone knows that Street Fighter is best played on the Super Nintendo. Sensing danger, Chaibot orders his men to eliminate both Chan and Yang, suspecting that they're both undercover officers. His reason is that Chan suddenly appears out of nowhere in a high-security prison, and guess what? Panther is freed, so they both have to be law enforcement. Chan and Yang swiftly neutralizes the guards and return the gun to Panther. They make their leave, saying Chaibot is not as welcoming as Panther is. As they prepare to depart, Chaibot halts them, emphasizing that he has to be cautious, that's why he's lasted this long. But he ultimately welcomes him to the club. The next day, Chaibot escorts Yang and Chan to a gathering of a bunch of drug lords. Panther and Yang sit with Chaibot during the meeting, while Chan and the other henchmen position themselves outside the camp, ready to strike. After a few mean words spoken to each other, Chaibot and Panther initiate the onslaught, swiftly dispatching everyone present, while signaling the henchmen to launch rockets from the outside. It obliterates the camp, Exodia style. Chan enters the fray to assist in eliminating the remaining drug lords while searching for Yang and making sure she's safe. In the climax, the general confronts Chaibot, leading to a deal to monopolize drug sales after eliminating all the other drug lords. Panther, accompanied by Chan and Yang, receives orders to travel to Malaysia with the mission of orchestrating the escape of Chaibot's wife from prison. She holds the crucial passcodes to his bank account, but refuses to divulge it unless they break her out. While surveying the area, Chan's actual girlfriend, May, unexpectedly appears. She's guiding a tour bus in the location without Chan even noticing that she's there. The following morning, Chan and Yang are lounging by the pool. They're contemplating their next move as they've lost contact with the Hong Kong Police Department regarding the case. Meanwhile, May and her friends are also enjoying themselves in the pool area, snapping photos, all giggling and laughing. While reviewing their pictures taken, May is taken aback to see Chan with another woman. Believing he was supposed to be on a mission in Hong Kong, not Malaysia, she sets out to find him in a fit of rage and jealousy. Chan attempts to feign ignorance of May's identity to prevent her from revealing his true mission. However, May becomes increasingly agitated and throws a shoe at him for pretending to be ignorant, prompting Chan to confess what's really going on to her. But she still doesn't believe him and thinks that he's just cheating on her. Just as Panther senses something amiss, he decides to approach. Yang also picks up the tension and swiftly intervenes, pushing May into the water before she can expose their secret and jeopardize their mission. Shortly after, May confides in her friend in the elevator, admitting that her boyfriend is an undercover cop, and she nearly blew his cover in front of the criminals. Unaware that one of Chaibot's henchmen is listening in, she inadvertently reveals crucial information. Afterwards, she gets captured and a henchman contacts Panther, informing him about the undercover cops. Panther, upon receiving the call, launches an attack on Chan and Yang, now holding them hostage. The next day, Chaibot's wife faces the death penalty and is being transported back to prison in a vehicle. With his girlfriend's life on the line, Chan is forced to collaborate with Panther or they will execute May. They orchestrate a plan to break out Chaibot's wife. Chan must crash his car filled with fake poisonous gas into the vehicle, creating chaos, and Chan uses this to take out the guards. Yang arrives to knock out some of the guards and also take Chaibot's wife. But just as they're about to escape, Chaibot himself arrives in a helicopter while holding May as hostage. Chan refuses to let his wife go in a getaway van and wants to trade for May's safety. Without a choice, he throws May out of the helicopter while his wife strikes Yang and boards the getaway vehicle. Yang manages to cling to the vehicle just as it starts to depart. Chan quickly steals a car and gives chase. Realizing there's someone on top of the vehicle, they open fire, prompting Yang to leap off before being hit. She now joins Chan in his car to continue tailing him. In the heat of pursuit, they close in on Panther and successfully disarm him. Chan succeeds to retrieve the gun only to discover that it's empty. Meanwhile, Chaibot arrives in a helicopter to retrieve his wife. In an instant move, incapacitates one of the henchmen and also sends Panther tumbling off the rooftop. As the helicopter prepares to take off, Chan, being the Supercop that he is,
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Nope, wrong cop again. I said Supercop. He manages to catch a hold of the ladder just in time. As the helicopter maneuvers through the city, Supercop Chen clings desperately to the ladder. Their adversaries attempt to smash him into an oncoming train, but Chen leaps to safety just in time, narrowly avoiding a catastrophic collision. Nonetheless, the ladder becomes entangled with the train, causing Chaibot to tumble into the carriage. Seeing an opportunity, one of the henchmen disembarks from the helicopter and engages in a fierce battle with Chen. Meanwhile, Yang leaps from the motorbike onto the train to join the fray. In a daring move, she eliminates the henchmen before they can take off again. Luckily, Chan manages to overpower the remaining henchmen and grabs Yang before she plummets from the train. Miraculously, she clutches onto Chaibot's wife, ensuring her safety amidst the turmoil. As the film ends, the helicopter crashes into a passing structure, resulting in a fiery explosion that consumes Chaibot. Chan and Yang swiftly apprehends Chaibot's wife, compelling her to disclose a bank account code and places her under arrest.